anytime you're working with people, there's going to be stress. And so you just need to be level-headed and, count to 10 or just excuse yourself and step out of the room and then, scream inside and then go back with a smile on your face. Hello and welcome to Coffee Connections podcast. My name is Cindy Chase. This channel is dedicated to putting the spotlight and bringing attention to local business owners and community members that share their experience, share their struggles and their triumphs. It's better to learn from somebody else's mistakes than having to make the mistake yourself. If you know somebody that should be profiled on our Coffee Connections podcast, I'd love to hear from you. Just post it in the comments, or you can contact me through my email address, which is in the description below this video. I thought that I would take this time to share a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of information regarding how to succeed as an entrepreneur. How do you know when you have succeeded? What is some advice to help you as a business owner succeed? And so today's episode, we're going to talk about best advice to small business owners. And I did a little bit of research. I am a small business owner. And I can really relate to, the needs and struggles that small business owners are having or have had. And so this information that I'm sharing with you is going to hopefully help you and help me.
Best advice to a small business owner, or for that matter, a large business owner, is never stop thinking about how to delight your customer. Not to satisfy your customer, but to delight your customer. And when you wake up in the morning, start thinking about it. During the day, think about it. At night, think about it, and then dream about it. And no company's ever failed that had millions of delighted customers. And you start with them and you get them one at a time.
There's no substitute for hard work. The best time you're ever going to have is when it starts out just you. And it'd be great if it grows into a wonderful, big, profitable company. But you're never going to be happier and more satisfied than you are in the first year or so of getting your business going, because you do every single thing. You sweep up when everybody goes home. You're the first one in. You plug in the coffee pot so when your people come in, they have hot coffee and can get straight to work. Work through lunch, set an example for them, but there's no substitute for hard work. People say luck, yes, but the harder you work, the luckier you get.
My advice to a small business owner or any entrepreneur would be not to be discouraged if the business you end up with is not the one you started out to pursue, because so often you encounter difficulties, you encounter failures, and the important piece is to learn from each of those very quickly and to pivot and to move on to the idea that works.
Of course, you have to be close to your products, close to your customers, and think about them. That's the most important, but don't forget to think about your business, what your plans are, what you want to do next, how to take your business to the next level. Again, think about being in your business, but think about your business as well.
Right. My best advice is to really work hard to clarify what your purpose is and be able to articulate that, be able to communicate it in a simple sentence. And the reason that's important is as you bring people into your company, I think the most important question you ask them is, why are you here? Why do you want to join this company? And if you hear that purpose back, if you hear that passion around that purpose, it makes everything a whole lot easier. Any skill can be learned and taught, but passion cannot.
Being an entrepreneur can be a roller coaster ride at times. You will have great days, you will have not so great days. You may even from time to time have an awful day. You've got to stay focused and stay level-headed and keep your feet on the ground.
Companies that do well at some level, even though it may not be written down on a piece of paper, need to have kind of a clear strategy of why they're different, why they're adding value, why they're producing something special that customers need that they're not getting now. So I think if there's a clear sense of strategy and you can get all the people aligned around that, then you get a lot more power than if you're just scrambling and working harder and harder and without that clear direction. So that's my one piece of advice.
Well, that was good advice. So let's recap. Never stop thinking about how to delight your customer. What does that mean? How do you delight your customer? Give them more than they expect? Put in the comments how you delight your customer, or put in the comments how you could delight your customer. Number 2, there's no substitute for hard work. That's exactly right. You can't expect to get a lot accomplished in your day if you're spending time scrolling on social media, dreaming about your life through somebody's facade. Everybody, like even me, everybody tries to make their videos look good. If I stood up, you'd see that I was wearing sweatpants. So yeah, it's all a facade. You gotta make it happen yourself. And number 3, don't be discouraged if the business you ended up with is not the one you started out with. And I can really relate because I've been in business for over 40 years and I minimize my value when it comes to what I have to offer viewers. I can really relate to this. Okay, so number 4, don't forget to think about your business. So what the fellow was saying is, yes, you need to think about your products and services and determine what the need is so that you can provide that service. But you also need to really think about your business and imagine where you want it to be, because if you know where you are, point A right now, but if you have no clear direction where you want to go, then you won't go anywhere. If you feel like it, please like and subscribe to my channel, because I am the best grandma ever. Number 5, clarify what your purpose is and be able to communicate it in a simple sentence. That's important as a business owner if you're doing networking. When you meet somebody, and time is of the essence, people don't want to hear an elevator speech. They just want to know what it is you do and why you're better than your competitor. Number 6, stay focused and level-headed no matter what. Business can be stressful. It's different if you have staff. If you're working on your own, it's not as stressful unless you overschedule yourself. If you overbook yourself, sometimes that can be stressful, but that's on you. But if you have staff and you have people that work for you that are counting on you, there's always anytime you're working with people, there's going to be stress. And so you just need to be level-headed and, count to 10 or just excuse yourself and step out of the room and then, scream inside and then go back with a smile on your face. You are the leader and you have to set the tone for your whole company. That includes how you respond and react to stress. And that also includes doing what you say you're going to do, following up when you say you're going to follow up, whether it's good news or bad news or no news, even if there's no news. I used to work for doing dispatch for a plumbing and heating and air conditioning service company, and so part of my job was to inform the customer when the tech was on his way, especially if there was an emergency, a water leak or whatever, burst pipes. That client is waiting for information. And so even if I don't have good news, even if I phone and say, I'm sorry, our tech is not done the job he's on yet, but I'll keep you posted, that is important. In fact, when I go visit my son, it's so funny. When I visit my son, I have to schedule it. I will tell him when I'm about to leave, and then I'll text him and I'll let him know when I'm about 15 minutes away, and then I'll let him know when I'm there. And that's just the type of person I am. I like to let people know where I stand because I like to know where other people stand. How people treat you in a good way, is how they want to be treated. So keep that in mind. If somebody updates you regularly, that means they want to be updated regularly. So open communication is really important also. I don't know what tangent I got off there, but anyway, number 7, have a clear strategy as to how you are different from your competitors and how you stand out and what makes you different. I can't forget to mention Master Graphics Marketing and Design. If you are a business owner and you're, hesitating about hiring a marketing and design person, you want to do it yourself because whether funds are low or confidence is high and you just signed up for Canva or whatever other free designing platform that's out there right now, I have the solution for you. Our Master Graphics Marketing and Design YouTube channel. We will be sharing how-to videos on how to create business cards or Christmas cards in Canva, some insights on what fonts to use in what marketing situations. So I'll put the link in the description below this video. That's it for today, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and here's to your success.